Welcome back. For everyone out there wearing those coats today, get ready to ditch them again.
Yeah, here we go again.
Here we go.
Gard is here with the timeline you can expect for this warm-up.
And it really does not feel like the first day of spring. Spring officially started about 7 minutes ago. So it's been very cold today, though. We've been sitting in the 50s, which is not seasonable at all. We're normally in the 70s this time of year. But we did have clear skies. That sunshine actually allowed some of us to really get a bit warmer today than what we saw this weekend. But many of us were just still sitting in those mid-50s. We are in the 60s in Slidell, so a little warmer for you. But that northeasterly wind continuing. It has been tapering off throughout the day. We'll see that shifting directions, and that's going to warm us up. But this morning, that wind was really breezy from the northeast, and we had clear skies. So without that insulation, we were able to see those temperatures fall into the 20s. We saw that freeze across much of the area, even in the high 30s at the airport. So it was a very chilly start to the day. And we've had a long streak of some cooler weather. We've been below normal for our average temperatures for 8 days in a row. We'll add today to that, so that'll be 9. And tomorrow, I don't think we'll get quite to that average. So we'll be at a streak of 10 days where we sit just below that. Now we've hit 2 days of record cold highs. So that means that daytime high temperature was at a record cold. So it's been chilly through the weekend, both of those days touching that record. Here's where we're supposed to be this time of year. Meteorological spring started on March 1st. That's different than astronomical spring, which starts today. But normally we're supposed to be in those low 70s. We haven't been there for quite a while now. We're going to see things start to change tomorrow, not before we fall down overnight into those high 40s. That's for the South Shore. North Shore, I think that you'll get more so down towards the mid-30s tonight. We're not going to touch that light freeze criteria, but we are going to maybe see some frost. Tomorrow, we warm up into the 70s, so it's going to be a much warmer day. So watch for that frost. You might want to keep those plants inside tonight as well, just to be cautious there if you're on the North Shore, and then things will look up as we go throughout the rest of the week. This high pressure, though, that's what gave us that nice weather today. Lots of sunshine. We were still on the eastern side of that, though. It's been tracking to the east, so that's why we got those northerly winds. As it continues to head that direction, we'll start to see winds coming from the south, which is why our friends over to the west of us have been a little bit warmer, very chilly up to the north. So we still just have a lot of cold air over much of the country. As that tracks eastward, sunshine over the next couple of days. We start to get that southerly wind. Things will warm up, and we stay in the sun. Notice we don't have too much cloud cover, maybe just a couple of clouds each day. And then Wednesday into Thursday, this warm front pulls up to the north across the region, so we're really going to warm up. We'll see that humidity increasing as well ahead of a storm system moving through, so we'll be noticing that. It's been pleasant the last couple of days, even though it has been cold. Wednesday, we'll start to notice that uptick. Thursday, Friday, really feeling muggy with those warm temperatures as well. We're going to get into the 80s by Wednesday. 80 degrees. We'll be in the mid-80s by Friday. And then a storm system moves through. That'll drop our temperatures a bit into Saturday. And we kind of see that stall out. So it might keep those temperatures down in those low 80s, but still well above normal for this time of year. We're supposed to be around 73. So right now, you can see where that low came through. That's what dropped all of that cold air through overnight into the morning, now well off to the east. So we're starting to see a rebuild happening. But over to the west, we are tracking our next weather maker already. You can see that low swirling off the west coast. That's going to start to make an eastward turn there as it makes its way across the west coast and the Rockies. And then we're going to see it kind of fall apart. Still a short wave, though. So meanwhile, we have this high pressure building over the Gulf. That'll keep us warm until that rolls through. And then we see kind of that zonal flow return by Sunday, Monday. That's why, though, we might see a little bit of moisture lingering around, because we don't have that high rebuild immediately. On the surface, that high pressure moves off to the east. We get pretty warm with those southerly winds. And then here comes that storm system. Watch it track off the Rockies there, moving through Thursday, Friday. Friday's when we'll have to watch for that severe threat. That's going to be to the north of us. Moves through by Saturday, though. So this is going to be another overnight threat. By the weekend, things should start to shape up. So Thursday, looking at that severe risk over to the west. That does include parts of the North Shore on Friday. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that southern Mississippi as well. But until then, it is going to be a nice stretch of weather. 70s tomorrow. We are waking up chilly, though, on the North Shore, South Shore, too, in those low 40s. And then we'll be in the 80s. Friday, 84 degrees. And I think it will be nice during the day Friday. We're just going to have to watch for that overnight storm chance, guys, as we go Friday into Saturday. I don't think it's going to wash out the weekend, though. It should be up by the time we get to the later parts of the day Saturday. Then we kind of see some lingering rainfall, but it's not going to be widespread by any means. So watching for that storm threat. Still going to want to bundle up tomorrow morning, but things are looking up this week.
Yeah, look at the jump.
I mean, it
looks
looks
to 80s.
It looks like spring.
It does look like spring. Compared to having 50s on the board,
Yes.
definitely a lot better.
All right, Hannah, thank you. The Pelican